Hello and welcome to this week's episode. This is Honeymoon Campers and we are building our homestead from scratch here in central Portugal. If you don't know us, we are Kinga and Martin and we decided to travel the world in our van to find a place we'd like to call home. We have built our van without any prior experience, but thanks to a number of great YouTube resources and help from our friends, we're able to complete our build in just over a year. For 14 months we have been living and working in our van. We travelled all the way to Turkey, spent 3 amazing months surrounded by new culture and beautiful landscape, enjoyed our ups and downs of van life. We spent beautiful time in the Balkans, summertime in Poland, and now Portugal. We have found our peaceful oasis here in central Portugal, where we are dreaming of building our homestead from scratch. In this episode I'm going to be all by myself. Martin has left for the UK once more this year and I actually have no idea what I'm going to be doing because the weather is meant to be terrible apart from today. Today is gorgeous, so I went out and done some washing, but the rest of the week it's meant to be pouring it down, so I really need to find some tasks to do. Yesterday I took the bedding down because I want to do laundry today, and I recorded it because I wanted to show you that taking the bedding off or on in the van isn't exactly easy. It might be okay taking it off the bed because you don't really need much space, but in order to put the duvet on the actual quilt once the laundry is nice and fresh, I do struggle and I have to take out the quilt outside and it is super heavy. But now it's time to go and do the laundry. I just need to get changed, put a hoodie on because it's quite chilly, and go. Today I just wanted to show you where we use the laundry mats, and they are just on a supermarket parking lot. I've got an 18 kg load which costs me €10 and it's €5 for the small one, and this is the only laundrette that takes card, the only one anywhere nearby that I know of. So I like to come here just because we rarely ever use cash. And I'm also going to be doing a small light coloured laundry which will cost me €5. And now I'll go over here, and because my wash needs to be properly washed, I'm going to select 60 degrees. There we go, and it's going to take 42 minutes. And now onto my light ones. The thing with these laundromats is you don't really need your own washing powder or capsules or whatever. However, I found that the washing has no smell and the dirt don't actually come out, so I do prefer to use my own. Whilst this washing is on, I'm going to put my second one on. This one is on 36 minutes now. I'm going to switch this one on now and I'm going to show you exactly how that works. It is locked, it's showing this screen now, and then on here I'm going to go to English, touch screen to start, wash, small wash. Card. Total amount to pay. Yeah, I still have another load to do once these two are done. So I've just shown you that I'm yet to do another load, and I think that's the only downside with these laundrettes, is that there are only 2 machines and 1 dryer per washing station. I'm yet to find any that actually have more than 2. The one in Anshao, which is another 15 minutes away from this place, has 2 washing machines and 2 dryers, which is good. But on days like today, where I have so much laundry to do because my parents were here, it was bedding time, and etc, etc, I really wish I could just do 3 loads at the same time. One more thing I wanted to mention about the laundrettes is, I know it takes a while, and if I were drying I would be here for at least an hour, but thank God we're right by the supermarket. This is the supermarket, this is the supermarket parking, so I'm just gonna go and grab some bits. I've done my food shopping 2 days ago, so I don't need much, but there are some bits that I've forgotten, so I'm gonna take you along. I think I'm gonna go for a chocolate croissant, which is 99 cents. They are always delicious. So I think this price is for these. Those poles are everywhere. Looks like we have everything. I left just gone 9 o'clock and it is gone 12 o'clock, so it's been a while. I think every laundry day is just taking a few hours every single time. By the time I go there, by the time I wash it, by the time I come back and hang it up, it's always a few hours. So I need to catch up on some editing that I have for the upcoming vlog. Today's sunny, we've got power, so I'm gonna make the most out of it because the rest of the week is meant to be raining. Hello and good morning on this super cloudy and rainy day. However, I had a rainbow when I sat down this morning to have breakfast. I looked through the window and it was right there, so I had to go out and take a little video. It was a really nice moment this morning. But now I'm just in this bathroom that needs to be painted, and this is my task for today. I feel like this will take me at least a whole day. So first thing in the morning, and let's get started. My first step will be to take everything out from that side and lay some plastic foil on the floor just so I don't get this new flooring dirty. And I'm going to be working in sections, so first I'm going to do everything in this side and then I'm going to come out and do everything on this side, just because I feel like I want to put the plastic cover on the floor here, and if I do that it will be hard to put on the outside there as well. So let's do that. Okay, I got the shower tray covered, I got the floor covered, and I think I'm going to have to do the very bottom trim at the end because this foil is really thick, so then it's not going to be that easy to flatten everything down. So I've done an alright job of doing this, and later on I'm going to finish off the bottom. Where do I start? I don't even know where to put the camera. This is quite tight. Alright, but let's open all the windows. Make sure we have good ventilation. Hopefully the paint will dry quicker. It's so hard working in such a tiny space. I can't even fit in here with this, and I can't move the ladder back. Oh, jeez. How do I get on this ladder? Ugh. No, that's too much of a squeeze. This will definitely need 2 coats. We bought a different paint than the one that we were painting the shed from the outside, the solar shed, and I can already see a huge difference in the, I don't know if it's quality or just the paint, but this is so much more transparent. The other one was super thick. This one isn't. Coffee break in another super cute mug of mine. Kavush, what are you doing? Yeah, you. I'm just so scared that he's going to put one of his toys into my paint bucket. Like whenever he's around, I'm like, what are you doing? No, you go out. Kavush, out. Good boy, yeah, good boy. Stay there. Stay there. Do you want me to tell you what's the worst part about doing this kind of a job when you're a vlogger? You can't have the radio on, so I'm hearing silence. I'm actually enjoying all these nature sounds, all the birds singing, some dogs barking. I think they were singing before those dogs, so all random sounds of nature. I'm gonna let the paint dry now and let's go make some juice. First of all, I need to wash my hands because they are a little bit dirty. And then I need to take this off. Today I'm going to make some juice of pomegranate and a orange. I really could do with all these vitamins in. Got a little bowl for all the peels. I read somewhere the other day that you can put all the peels from the citruses underneath the citrus trees and it's supposed to be good for them. So I'm going to give that a go because my citrus trees are not looking very healthy. Maybe that will help them. When we were in Turkey a few years back over the winter, travelling in the van, pomegranate juice was the one thing that I would get whenever we were out in town or, you know, in little bars or whatever. Just pomegranate and a bit of orange juice, I think it was. It's just the best thing ever. Look at all that. 2 oranges and 1 very small pomegranate and a whole glass of juice. Okay. Too nice. I'm not sure if you can hear the rain. It's been on and off all day today. I've seen some neighbours picking olives already this year and I really wanted to pick my olives this year too, just like I did last year, even just a small amount, but I don't know what it is, but my olives they're unripe, but they're already mouldy, or like dried up kind of mouldy with like brown liquid inside, or rotten maybe, perhaps even. So I don't want to be collecting those, obviously. So to everybody that I sold delicious olives to last year, I am so sorry, but there might not be any olives this year or next year. I don't know. This year, yeah. I know you all love the olives, and I'm so happy for your feedback and that you really enjoyed it. And yeah, I really wanted to pick more this year to pickle and to preserve and for you to enjoy, but I just don't know what's going to happen here. Oh my gosh, this rain is getting so loud, I don't even know if you can hear me. This is what autumn sounds like in Portugal normally. I ran all the way. It was my biggest aim of the day to get at least one layer down everywhere. Today I'm going to have all the leftovers that I have in the fridge, so I'm going to make some mashed potatoes with carrot and some chicken. I'm going to cut up some cherry tomatoes and maybe a third of a zucchini. I'm very hungry today. I had no lunch because I just had the juice because I wanted to get all the painting done. So yeah, I need a big portion. I might have one more potato. Let's do that. By the way, look at this. I feel like I really need to work on my presentation if I'm to show you my dinners. I'm switching all the lights off. I'm going to have dinner. I haven't been recording much recently, but my last days have been spent on bathing caviar, chilling out in the camper van, painting a second coat in the bathroom. I also planted a bougainvillea and a papaya tree, and I added some more highlights to my hair because it really needed it. And now it's time to head for the Lisbon airport where I'm picking up Martin, as he was in the UK. Now he's coming back. We're on a very tight itinerary. He's flying into Lisbon at 10 p.m. It's a 2-hour drive, so we'll get back home around midnight, and then we have to leave our place around 6-7 a.m. to go to Porto as we're flying out on holiday. So it's a tight squeeze, and unfortunately there was no trains and no buses at 10 p.m. for him to catch, so I have to go on my own. And just to let you know, that's my first ever long journey. I've never driven for 2 hours. Probably like an hour is the longest journey I've ever done. So, and that's both in Portugal or the UK. Like, I just don't drive long distances. But I'm excited for this one. It's supposed to be an easy drive, just a straight motorway. I think I get off once or twice and should be easy. And I really can't wait for my holiday, so I really have to pick up this guy from the airport. We've made it to Lisbon. It's already really dark. This little guy really wants to go on the walk, so we're just gonna wander around Lisbon and wait for Martin to come.
Hello.
Oh, he looks happy. Come on.